Should I do it? When you remember you have free will. I regret doing this. That was literally a dream. I could cry. That was so cool. Hi guys, I'm getting ready. I've been having a really slow morning. I sewed, cleaned my place, need to take the recycle out still, and was just like cooking a little bit. Today, we're having a solo day until the evening. I'm really excited for it because tomorrow is Sunday, but I have to do an open house, and then I'm going to Lululemon tennis club event. Today, during the day, is like my Sunday, and then I'm gonna hang out with Lauren and Maddie. They're gonna come over and hot tub. I want to romanticize LA for you guys. I feel like LA gets so much hate online, and I wanna explain to you guys why. If you've never been to LA, it's not a city where you are just going to randomly stumble across fun plans or just like a spontaneously cool day in, say, New York or London, where it's very walkable. In LA, you really got to know this city. You need to have a plan, and you need to know the traffic patterns in order to have a good time. I also feel like you need some insider info on what's actually cool to do. If you look up like things to do in LA, it'll just tell you stuff that is so stupid in my opinion, like stuff that I would never do. I'll show you the actually fun, cool stuff. We're gonna romanticize the city a bit. The truth about LA is it has so much to offer, and it really is an amazing city. The one thing it doesn't have going for it is public transportation, but it has the weather to make up for it, and that is major. And it has beaches, and it has like honestly a good amount of nature. I know people say it doesn't, but if you go to the right spots, it does. If you go to Malibu, if you go to like Griffith Park, you can go to these hiking spots that like New York City, you can't do that, you know? I wanna do these videos where I show you how to like have a fun time in LA on like $20 a day, because Monica did that a long time ago in Seattle, and it just seems like a fun concept. But with inflation, I think it would have to be like $30 because you simply just can't. But I've been brainstorming, and I have like a few different ways that you could do it. But another reason that people, influencers and stuff, they'll leave LA and they'll not like it, and it's because this is a city where you can really stay in your own bubble, and it is what you make it. So a lot of people, they just don't like their life in general, and then they blame it on LA. They don't have a friend group that they really connect with and like, or their job, or like they don't like even their apartment or whatever, and all these things. It can be such a different experience for every person that lives here, especially depending on the neighborhood you live in. And I personally love living here. I have so much fun. I feel like there's always stuff to do. I feel like I've met great people, especially since I moved back. I'm having a much better time this go around than last time. And I think it's because I was very intentional, and I have more like hobbies in general, just like my life more, where I could probably go anywhere and apply these things and like it. But I just find so many people, they hate on it, they hate on LA. No, you would love it if you had the right situation. So much of a city, honestly, is the people. It takes time to really like build your routine and your community. You're not even going to really get that a lot of times in a year. It can take multiple years. But the fun thing is, because it's so sprawling, each neighborhood, it feels like a whole new city. If I just want to go explore one day and feel like I'm traveling, I can just go to 6 miles away to part of the city I never go to, and I'll find all this stuff that I never did, and it's really fun. It feels like I'm on a trip or something for the day. So all this to say, I think it's a great city. So that's really my take on it. It's just anywhere you live. I kind of want to show in my vlogs ways that if you're traveling and visiting, you can have a fun time. Like for example, don't go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's like not cool at all. Even like they'll tell you to go to the Beverly Hills sign. I'm like, don't do that. Go get a coffee and walk around the flats and look at all the cool houses and just take in this architecture that is so insane. And most of the houses in the hills you can't even see because they'll be like fenced off with ficus trees, but in the flats you can see them. And then go to the Mayborn Hotel rooftop, because from 3 to 5 p.m. they have a martini happy hour for $10. I don't like martinis, so I've never done this, but I feel like for someone that likes martinis, that would be a fun time. I'm actually going to go on the Bayona Creek bike path. So I've never been on it, but you can take it from inland of the city all the way to the beach. I do have to drive to get to the spot to rent the bike, but that's okay. It'll be cool. I could walk if I wanted to, just be a very, very long walk, or like go on a run or something. But that's what we're gonna do. I wanna show people it's like, actually you can get around on a bike if you go, it's a dedicated bike path, so you're not on the road, so it's much more relaxing. I don't like biking if I have to be on a main road. I'm good. That's sketchy in my opinion. I'm not doing it. Okay, also you guys, I went down a TikTok rabbit hole of people going to week-long cooking school in Italy and Ireland and all these places. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that. It's expensive, but you can go for a week. It's like there are these ones that are like on a farm. And so you're getting stuff out of the garden. It's almost like a ballerina farm type in the most beautiful place. I actually saw that ballerina farm girl did go to one of them, but I think it looks so cool. There's one in Sicily in Italy. And I'm like, did I do it? Like when you remember you have free will, it feels like crazy. Like just take a solo trip and just go learn how to cook in Italy for a week. That sounds so cool. And I could probably make some good content around it, you know, a video, some TikToks or whatever. Not me always trying to find a way to make everything monetizable. But I just think that sounds like dreamy. And I'm going to London in June anyway. So I'm like, what if I just added that on? Would you guys want to watch that? If you do, maybe I'll consider it and bring you along. I don't know. I just think that sounds so cool. It sounds like one of the things you'd get to the end of your life and be like, I'm glad I had that experience. I love like spending time by myself, even though I like traveling with friends too. Like I'm traveling with a friend to go to Wimbledon and everything. I kind of crave being alone in a city for a few days because you can just explore and do whatever you want. It's just a different, unique experience. Why is it like $5,000 for a week? If it was like $2,500, I'd probably be like, I'm doing it, because there's tennis camps for about that much. Let me know, should I do it? Since I'm not buying this townhouse, I definitely am gonna have more time. Maybe it's a sign I should just spend more time like in Europe, because I've just been craving that. I just really like it there, even though I just got done saying how I like LA. I'm driving over to the bikes that you can rent. You can do like a $5 a day pass for the LA bike share, but the rides have to be under 30 minutes. So I'm not doing that. I feel like what I'm about to do is what I would do if I was on a trip exploring a city, because I usually wouldn't have a car. And I'm like, yeah, why don't I do that here? Any day that you don't have to work can feel like a vacation if you want. You just have to have that mindset and do those things in your own city. Obviously, if you have to work, not the case, but it's Saturday, so I can do whatever. This is not cute. So real right now. I regret doing this. I don't want to be doing this anymore, but I have to get back to a dog. Okay, now this is kind of cool. I made it to the beach and I have a lot of notes. It's actually almost comical how that was so unpleasant. First of all, the ride from, I drove to Culver City and then I got on the bike path. The bike path in that area is awful. It's just like chain link fences. It's really disgusting, quote, creek that just has a bunch of garbage in it. There's like people just like sleeping on the bike path. It honestly felt a little sketch, but I was biking kind of fast, so it was fine. And then I have a side hike the whole time and it starts raining. And I did not realize this. I was going to be biking against the wind. So just overall, wouldn't recommend. What I would do, drive to the beach and just bike from there, because you can rent them here. Just go from Playa del Rey to like Hermosa. But now that I'm here, it is kind of nice. Like you smell the salt in the air. Freaking earned this. That bike ride was honestly kind of a workout with the wind pushing against me the whole time. It felt like an uphill battle. I'm treating myself. Okay, this is kind of an interesting little area. I've never been here. It's called Del Rey Lagoon, I think, but it's right by the beach. It's just this little mini body of water. Ice cream is not very good, you guys. I feel like I look childish eating ice cream. Isn't it funny that ice cream just kind of feels like that? So you can just walk on this path. And honestly, it's kind of cool. I'm walking from the beach to Marina del Rey because this area is actually kind of nice. It's just once you get to the more inland, on a not rainy day, this would be pretty cool. The rain though, I'm like, stop it. I just got a Waymo to go back to my car because that bike path on the way back, just you guys, promise me if you ever go to LA, do not bike on the Bologna Creek, I'm not sure exactly how to say it. Would not recommend. If you go to the beach, that bike path, that is a nice bike path. And they have ones that you can rent over there. I'm heading back and now it's already almost 5 p.m. What the heck? So Maddie and Lauren are gonna come over soon. So let's go. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. I'm doing an open house for my listing today. This is what I'm wearing because it's kind of cold out, so I don't want to be cold, although I'll be mostly inside. The real estate market is weird right now. Let me just tell you about it as I get ready. Basically, I have noticed that there's kind of a stalemate going on in the real estate industry. Buyers are not super excited to buy with these extremely high interest rates, and sellers are not 2008 levels of desperate. Maybe some sellers are a little desperate, but most of them have a lot of equity in their house. They still have their job. They're not about to foreclose. They're also holding strong on a price they want that is just not realistic to what someone is gonna buy. Why? Because the mortgage rates are so high that it just makes no sense to buy for most people. If you're putting 20% down, it's cheaper to rent almost always. And the only time where it might make sense is if you put 50% down, which there's an opportunity cost of putting that much money into a house. You could have it in the stock market. You can invest it in other things, right? So not a lot of people really are wanting to do that. I'm doing this open house. Condos in general, they just don't get a lot of people that go to open houses. Like Monica has even told me this too, that her open house listings usually get 3 people to come through, and that's typical with condos. Single family houses get a lot more people. So I'm gonna do the open house anyway because you know, you never know if someone wants to buy. And this is a cool condo because you can do midterm rentals. Like if someone lives in New York and they want a place in LA that they can rent out by the month, it's actually pretty cool for that. I made this morning. Another pouch, but a smaller one. And the zipper fell off. This one's really bad. This one's actually really handy. Like I'm using it to put my microphone and my little iPhone attachment in there. Camera batteries later. I've been using it as a cover for this lens. I've been going like that just to keep it from getting scratched. I'm so ahead of schedule. Look at me. Maybe I'll get a coffee to have at the open house. Bringing the disclosures. This is basically what you have people sign when they go into an open house, and it says that I am not their agent and you're required to do this. If you get caught not having this, you'll get in trouble, basically. So right after I'm going to the Lululemon Tennis Club event, so I'm bringing my bag packed for that. All right, let's go. Lululemon thought of everything with this bag because basically this is where my racket will go, so it's not gonna like fall out of the bag. It has an inner bag to put your shoes in, so your dirty tennis shoes aren't going to get all over my white tennis outfit, so I love that. A little pocket, a water bottle, and it can be a backpack too. They killed it. They made the perfect bag, and then it zips at the top so things can't go out. But also you can carry it like that, and it has a longer strap, which I think is my favorite way to carry it, just like a tote basically. Okay guys, I have a slight issue because the bike ride that I went on yesterday, I docked the bike, and you know how I took the Waymo home? Well, the docking never registered. I assumed that it did. I should have stayed and opened the app and like taken a photo. You should really do that just in case so that this doesn't happen to you. It thinks I'm still on the trip. It says it's been 20 hours, and so I'm gonna get charged. I mean, I reported it and was like, this is where I docked it, and someone should be able to go check. Who knows? Someone could have taken it. Now I'm liable because if they lose the bike, but I checked a box saying I'd pay like $2,500. I'm just like, damn it, why didn't I check the app? You always should. I just assumed, you know, it was fine because when I docked the broken one, it was fine. I think it'll be okay. They text me being like, oh yeah, we'll check, and then we'll just report it was 30 minutes. They could take up to 7 business days to process. I'm like, oh my God, maybe I should go find the bike. We'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about it, but I'm just a little bit like, okay, I gotta deal with this. I'm sure it will work out though. Unfortunately, it's a cloudy day. And this place shines when it's like a sunny day because more light pours in. Cloudy day is just not the best for this, but I'm not gonna wear these shoes when I do the open house. I just wear them while I set up, and then I switch into like kitten heels. We got it all set up. Sun is coming back out. Now we wait. The first hour of an open house, like I said the other day, so not busy, especially with a condo. It's like not till hour 2, really, that more people start to come. Let's go on my laptop till then. Put one of these on the TV. If it is dead silent in an open house, it just feels awkward. Like that's my pet peeve, is going to other people's open houses and it's dead silent. It's just like weird. Heading to Beverly Hills for this event now. So excited. It is cloudy out, which is kind of a bummer, but if we actually are legitimately playing a lot of tennis, that's kind of nice because then you don't get like overheated. Guys, I was freaking out at that event, low-key. I mean, I was acting cool, but I was like
When I saw the mid-century looking structure that was like the gifting suite, so I'm wearing my Lululemon tennis club sweater, like that was literally a dream. I could cry. That was so cool. We played a little bit of tennis. Hannah Berner was the host of the event, like in partnership with Lululemon. She was really good. She was playing and she played in college and stuff. They thought of every detail. Literally, there was a lemon tree. They put Lululemon stickers on the lemons, like Lululemon. It was just amazing. One of the best events I've been to. And they just thought of everything. And I have all these cute Lululemon clothes. I'm like, what did I do to deserve this in the best way? I'm just like so grateful. That was so fun. That was like literally a dream. Drive back home. I have a piece of pizza I'm gonna have for dinner. I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna go in the hot tub because it's really cloudy out. Fun day, really fun day. So cool at the event. I didn't expect, like, I kind of knew they were gonna give us some clothes because they said that in the email. I did not expect this. Engraved rackets. It has my name on it. How crazy. It's a Wilson Shift racket. I have a racket I love, but it's always good to have extras in case you break a string or you want to play with a friend and they don't have a racket. That's so cool. All the merch, or not merch, but like clothes that says Lululemon Tennis Club. So I'm like, oh my god, I love it. I love everything they gave me. It's so cute. Just gonna be living in this for the next week, basically. Love the top. I actually bought the skirt myself, and then the hat says Tennis Club. I love it all. Okay, time to go in the hot tub.